Muslim students at Catholic University of America have filed a complaint saying that Christian symbols in their prayer rooms are malice and violate their human rights. So why even go to Catholic school? Why even pick that college, Catholic college? Joining us right now for a fair and balanced debate, the president and founder of American Islamic Forum for Democracy, Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, and Cheyenne Elahi is with us. He's an attorney, practicing Muslim, and a Pakistani American. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Jasser, you are someone who understands the Islamic world. Why? Do you understand why they're offended?
I have no idea, and I think these Muslims are being used by this leftist attorney with an agenda who one week wants to use Muslims, the other week wants to talk about not having same-sex dorms. And basically what they're doing is they went to a Catholic university, they were given spaces to pray. I mean, my family prayed at a Catholic church for years until our mosque was built in Wisconsin. The Caliph Umar was asked to pray in a church in Jerusalem by a patriarch right after the Prophet Muhammad, and he refused because he said it would disrespect their institution and they would turn it into a mosque. So this is really un-Islamic, and it's really supremacist. They're imposing their ideas on a Catholic university that's a private school, and I'm offended as a Muslim that they're doing that.
Cheyenne, are you as equally offended?
No, it's not offensive at all. People have the right to bring lawsuits if they feel they're being discriminated against. And, you know, Dr. Jasser hasn't talked to these students, I assume, who he's saying are being used. That's offensive, actually. First of all, the lie that is being told is that they want crosses and things taken off. That's not true, okay? These students are paying $30,000 a year to this institution, and they're saying, give us a space where we can pray like everybody else. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually
you haven't read the complaint.
Doctor, let me finish. Doctor, let me finish
real quick, because you can't hide the whole time.
The other issue is very simply this. We are in a capitalist society. This is an American institution, a private institution that accepts Pell Grants, and what they need to do is understand that the other Catholic universities like Georgetown and Notre Dame have already accepted this.
But you know, I'll give you an idea,
what is the problem here?
Cheyenne, just something to keep in mind. When I was looking for a school, you have certain things you want. Is it the major there? Is the sport there that you want? Is it located close or far away from home? If one of those things you want to do is practice the Muslim faith, maybe you don't want to pick Catholic school. Not sure. Let's take a look at this.
John Benson, here's the actual complaint.
Here's the actual complaint. It's called this. Pipe down. Hold on. Now. Here's the complaint. It may not be illegal, but it suggests they are acting improperly and probably with malice. They do have to pray 5 times a day, and to be sitting there trying to do Muslim prayers with a big cross looking down is not very conducive to their religion. Dr. Jasser?
Exactly. Yeah, so you know, Mr. Elahi has not read the complaint, and it's interesting that he cites Georgetown. Sure, Georgetown's going to give them an empty room without a cross. Why? Because they have hush money from the Saudis of over $10 million to accommodate Muslims. So while the Catholic university is maintaining their identity.
Islamophobes make these arguments. You shouldn't be making these
arguments. Oh, you see, now you're talking about Islamophobia. I think the worst thing for Islamic hatred is actually your defense of supremacism, that somehow Muslims should weave their way into a Catholic university and demand and make demands. They could go to another university. They were given a space to pray, and they don't want that space to have crosses in it.
It's an American right to lawsuit and have a referee decide whether there's discrimination taking place or not.
That's the ambulance. That's the ambulance chasing of Muslim civil rights, sir. That's not Americanism. That's ambulance chasing of Muslim civil rights that I and many Muslims want nothing to do with.
Right. And that's fine, but
many Muslims don't want your Islamist agenda pushing it.
Why do you want to take away their right to sue? That's what I want.
Nobody's taking away their right.
They could also decide to go somewhere else because they have a right
or
in
they
this
could
country
just
to transfer out.
Yeah, sure. And
or they could just pray in the room they were given.
Should say that. And Catholic universities should give them that option, and if they want to go somewhere, they can. But they accept it.
Maybe you can even change Catholic university because maybe that name's offensive. Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, Cheyenne Elahi.
And that's a lie. That's a lie.
Well, maybe that's where we're heading. Okay? If you go to Catholic university, it's incredible.
That is a leap of logic. That is incredible and not sustainable logically.
Right. Okay. Cheyenne Elahi, thanks so much for your point of view. And Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, I appreciate it. Good job, guys.
Thank you.